Hello everyone, it's Stacy and welcome to Life on Lindy. Today my husband Dean and I are going to decorate our front porch for Christmas. This is how it looks after we've taken down all of the fall and Halloween decor. We're going to keep it more on the simple side this year. We thought about adding icicle lights to the peaks of the house, but we're just going to keep it simple outside this time. We're going to decorate the 2 spiral trees, put a lighted wreath on the front door, put some festive pillows out, put some twinkle lights in the lanterns, and that's about it. We'll also be adding some lighted reindeer to the front yard. Like usual, the Moose twins, Luke and Violet, our 18-month-old sheepadoodles, are always interested in everything we're up to. They're watching Dean unwrap the Christmas wreath, and they're probably wondering what is all this stuff they keep bringing out and why can't we play with it? You can see that he just took the fall wreath off of the front door and it's laying in the chair behind him. We took the witch down after Halloween, and then we put the fall wreath back on the door for Thanksgiving. I'm surprised more things didn't fall off of it, because I always tease him and tell him he's like a bull in a china shop when it comes to anything delicate, but he's just a man and he tries his best to help me with all my girly girl things. That's how he is. One thing is for sure, it's never dull over here on Lindy. He got the wreath hung on the door, and now I'm going to come and fluff it out. It's amazing how smashed these things get when they're just being stored. All I do is put a jumbo garbage bag over them, and then I hang them up. They're hung up on the wall, and they still get smashed. Luke looks a little confused, but highly interested in what's going on the other side of that door. They would love to come out, but we don't let them out in the front because we don't have a fence anywhere other than the entire backyard. And they're crazy. They would run wild, and we wouldn't be able to catch them. The bow on the wreath is the Royal Stewart tartan plaid that I have throughout my house this year. It'll also come back in on the throw pillows that I put on the furniture out here. It's the same plaid that I have in the foyer and in the living room.
It's Christmas, and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
Dean is plugging in the lights and testing everything to make sure that everything works.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side.
We've had these reindeer for about 10 years. I mean, they've been worse for wear. They've been through tornado winds and blizzards and snowstorms and rainstorms. They've just been through a lot. We staked them down really, really good. And you can see that I have strung lights on them because none of the lights on them worked anymore. But at night, it still looks pretty. They look a little wonky during the day, but at night, they light up, and that's what really matters.
You better loosen your belt, drinking hot wine by the fire.
Look at the dogs going crazy at the door. I'm wondering if they think those deer, especially that little fawn, are dogs, because they go crazy when Dean picks up that little one. And like I said, they're heavily staked down. We've had them fly over before. Our first winter here, we moved here Halloween night in 2021, and we didn't realize just how windy it could get here. So all of our Christmas decor blew over that first winter.
Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arm. There's nobody at
The pillows that I'm putting out are just outdoor pillows that we already had, and I covered them with these Royal Stewart tartan plaid pillow covers. I got those from Amazon, I think last year. I don't like to buy new pillows if I can keep from it. They just take up so much space. I always try to do my best to just get some pillow covers. I think about putting this red blanket out here as well, but I just think it's not necessary because we have those 2 colorful pillows already, and I think it might be enough. Plus, I'll have to make sure it doesn't blow away. The actual pillows could have been a touch bigger, but we're just going to work with what we have.
It's Christmas, and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you.
Moving forward, I'm going to put some lights on the 2 spiral trees that are in front of both of the side lights at the front door. I'm only going to put 1 box on them this year. I think I put 2 boxes on each tree last year, but I think one's going to look okay. I like it when the lights are brand new out of the box because they go on sort of like accordion style. It's just easier to get a uniform look. These lights are just the regular lights. They won't be twinkling. The only twinkling lights we'll have out here are in the 3 lanterns.
You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas, and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas, and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
I'm happy with the way the 2 spiral trees turned out. Dean knows that all these cords will drive me crazy, so he's going to be a good sport and hide them all and make it all look really pretty.
This will never be over, darling. It's time for your prayer.
Our supervisors are keeping a close watch on us to make sure we do everything in tip-top condition. We've had this lantern for about 12 years. It already has a battery-operated candle in it, and it flickers. But this year, I'm wanting to put these twinkling lights in all 3 of the lanterns that are on the front porch.
Drinking hot wine by the fire.
It's a tight squeeze to get them all stuffed in here around that candle that does not come out of it, but eventually I get it all stuffed in there. My biggest problem is figuring out how to carefully close the door and not break any of the bulbs.
And hang a wreath on your door. It's Christmas.
I finally got them all in there and I got the door closed. And I didn't break any of the bulbs, and it turned out really pretty.
It's just you and me tonight. It's just you.
I'm not going to worry about the cord showing because I'm going to hide that with a small wreath.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas, and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never.
I got this wreath from Temu, and I think it was about $4. I have 6 of them.
It's Christmas, and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
Now Dean is testing some of the lights to make sure that they all work. All the lights work, and I'm going to stuff them inside those lanterns. The lanterns that I'm going to put these lights into are a DIY project that Dean did. These lights actually used to be the lights that were on the wall on the outside of the house on each side of the front door. We took them down and replaced them with some new ones, and I wanted to use these to DIY as lanterns. He cut a notch out of the top of them to make room for the cords to go through, and did something to the bottom of them to make them sit level, and they turned out perfect. I keep them out here year round. This is how they looked before we took them down. We figure that they're original to the house, so they had probably been here since 1968, and they looked good. They looked fine. They just didn't work properly anymore.
It's Christmas, outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight.
Now I'm adding the twinkling lights to the two DIY lanterns, and Dean's trying to figure out why I pulled it all out. I pulled it all out because it was too uniform, and it looked like I had just rows upon rows of lights, and I wanted it to be more random.
Wonders of light got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belts. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas, and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never end.
It took me a while to finally figure it out, but I finally got it. And then the second one that I did went much faster, and I figured out how to do it in the best order. I'm loving the symmetrical uniform look to everything that's out here. It's really simple, but it looks so pretty when it's lit up. But it also looks nice during the daytime too.
Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arm. There's nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present. Come over here. Now it is time to get out in the snow, lighting a light with you.
As simple as I like to keep it, I started collecting some of this decor immediately after Christmas last year and continued right on through summer. As crazy as it sounds, I'm already coming up with ideas of what I want to do to change it up a little bit for next year.
Here on our own, we got nothing to fear.
Dean hid most of the cords and hooked everything up to button-powered power switches, so I just have to come out here at night and click on them or step on them to turn them all on at one time. Don't have to mess with any plugs. And this is how it looks. It's simple, but it's pretty, and it's so windy around here. That's really all we need. We kept all the furniture and the planters in the same place as they have been all summer and fall. We kept the same cushions and seat covers on the furniture that we've had all year round, and the same rugs on the porch. We just added a little bit of festive colors to the pillows and in the wreath, and that's really all we did out here to transform it from plain to Christmas. Let me know how you like it in the comments. I look forward to reading them. Also, consider yourself invited to follow me on Instagram at Life on Lindy with Stacy.
Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belts. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. Christmas and some kind of love.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. I'm still trying to get to my first 1,000 subscribers, and it would help me out so much. Thanks for spending time with me, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Merry Christmas.
It's just you.